250 main event. Some things that stood out to me looking at the scoring and timing were Hayden Deegan won. He's like, Joe Shimoda making food. I was like, you don't even get it. This is kind of but because it's like throwing a photo of me up with some fried chicken right there. Like, I get it. He fixed his start. Who's arguing about that? He's war ready. Guys, when he says stuff like this, my James Stewart meter goes off. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trackside. It's your boy Cinema J here, and another great night of racing just took place at Anaheim 2, round 2 of Monster Energy Supercross. Listen, before I get into this, I want to give a big shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It is Sunday for me, and I'm going to church after this. Praise the Lord. All glory be to God. I take no credit for any of the great things that this channel does. All glory be to him first. Second, I want to thank you guys. Subscribe, like the video, share, comment. Look, for all the subscribers, I meant to be clear in my last video. If you're subscribed and you drop a comment that makes me laugh, something funny about what happened last night, I already seen some funny stuff going on that's been shared. It was some good entertainment last night. So whoever makes me laugh the most, and you can just put down strapped goggles and also just say something funny. Give me the best you got, and whoever makes my wife and I laugh the most, you guys will get sent these goggles. I'll reach out to you personally, get your address, send you some free goggles and some other cool stuff as well. I'm not going to just send goggles. I'll send some other goodies that I got from Chris as well over at ridestrap.com. So you can check out the website and see what else he has. Got some cool stuff there. He's in the North Carolina area. Hey, let's go. We met in person. Really nice guy. And hey, he gave me the stuff to give to you guys. I got more stuff coming. Once we hit 10K subs, I'm giving away some more stuff. So, hey, stick around. Thank you guys for all the support, and let's get into the 250s. Hey yo, I usually don't talk about the heat races, but last night the heat races were amazing. Heat race 1, which I'm playing the race right now. Go check out Motorsports on NBC. You can rewatch the highlights. Extended highlights are great if you didn't catch the race. But y'all, I'm so tired. How's the watching experience for you guys over here on East Coast? Dude, I'm still tired. This heat race number 1, great on the 250 class. Davies is like that. All right, I know he was like he's in the oven, but my boy is about ready to come out. All right, he gets some maturity in his body, more maturity. Yo, kid is gonna be winning. All right, he's got the technique, he's got the skill, he's just logging laps. He looks like MX bikes. I know he mentioned it so many times in the press conference. My guy said he's just gonna add some money to his MX bikes account and get some Whitakers. Look it up, it's chocolates. I don't blame him. If I was that age, I would probably do the same thing. My goodness, once his body matures, catches up with his skill level, where he can have more strength and control with this bike, he's ready to go faster. He's fast. He walked down Cody Schock. Congratulations for that heat race win. And of course, Joe Shimoda toughed it out again, man. Like, I know, like I said, I think I was right last week. They got championship in mind. Super motocross, guys, not just supercross here. So big numbers there, big payout in the end. And hey, I give it up to him. Hats off to him. He's doing good. So Heat 2 though, yo, I got excited before it started. I was like, yo, Heat 2, we finally get Juju and Deegan in the same heat, right? So Heat 2, great. That is pay-per-view stuff right there. That's what we need. We need Deegan, Beaumer all year. All right, all year. My goodness. So Deegan still didn't nail the start like Juju did. You know, Beaumer did what he does, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but the kid just knows how to start. You know, maybe he's got good throttle, bike control because he rode jet skis on the water. I don't know. Deegan was in like 4th. So he guys, he caught him. All right, he caught him. All right, I'm like I said this though. I'm like, if I'm Deegan, this is what I'm doing. I'm lining up next to him. What did he do? He lined up next to him. And then I said, if I'm Deegan, I'm touching some Dunlop or a boot. This is what he did. He ran him up high, you know, and whatever happened next, not on him, you know. See ya. I see first place. I'm not looking back, even though he looked back because he thought he was gonna stop it. Now, if Beaumer, this is where the experience gonna come in. Deegan's only gonna make Beaumer better. All right. This is great. Beaumer is getting a championship next year. I don't see him getting it this year. I think Deegan's gonna come out here and win every single race after that, on record. There you go. Deegan's gonna win every race after this. All right. But the racecraft comes in because if Beaumer was smart, he would have slammed the brakes. It's almost like what Hunter did when Tomac passed him at A1. That was actually a good moment I didn't talk about. Hunter's racecraft was amazing. He hit the brakes and then cut down early, got back past Tomac. This is what Beaumer should have did. You know what's coming. Is Deegan, and he was nice about it. You know, Deegan could have really ran him off the track, but he just whipped the back end around and kept racing his race. Thought he was gonna cut back because that's what Deegan would have did, and he didn't. So here we go. He's coming around the next rhythm section, and Beaumer is still getting up. And then Beaumer, a little flustered, still a rookie, even though he got a full year in, but still learning things, right? Like red flags, red cross flags. So he didn't see the red cross flag, or he saw it, but he didn't know what he was supposed to do. And then Deegan sends this triple out of the next rhythm section and almost just dies. Yo, good skill on the bike. He saves it somehow with these peaky jumps. He saves it, just straight smash the front end into the face of this jump. And hey, all that heavy lifting we see him doing, it paid off right there. The kid muscled the bike over a tough block and just kept riding. I don't even know if his feet came off the pegs. My goodness. Something I did want to point out though that I didn't about the Heat 2 race with Deegan is what he did to avoid that crash coming out of that turn trying to hit that triple. I've seen James do this quite a bit. If it had been like most guys who are inexperienced would just whiskey throttle that thing and just have the front wheel up and back wheel back and just like, I've done that before because I'm not a pro. And what Deegan does though, he knows that he's not going to make it and wheel taps, puts the front wheel down on that bad boy first. That's what saved him, y'all. So, man, this guy is dangerous. All right. And he knows it. And the reason why he's dangerous is because he knows what to do in dangerous situations. That was great. That was great. For a 19-year-old, I mean, yeah, he's been doing this whole life, but come on, guys. Like, Deegan is nice. 250 main event. Some things that stood out to me looking at the scoring and timing were Hayden Deegan won. Hayden Deegan won. They got a little red cross on Joe Shimoda, and he got 6th. Let's go, Joe. Wow. What do they call him? Samurai? Hey, I'll take it. I saw a photo. Somebody photoshopped his face with some sushi. He's like, Joe Shimoda making food. I was like, you don't even get it. This is kind of but hey, it's not at the same time because it's like throwing a photo of me up with some fried chicken right there. Like, I get it. Watermelon, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying, man? Everybody might not do that, but I do that for some reason. Anyways, I'm having fun with this. Yeah, Hayden Deegan won. Julian Beaumer second. Look, guys, Deegan had the best lap of the night. He had the best lap of the night. Deegan, he got a whole shot. He does this every week. It's game over, and that's all I got to say. Nah, there's not much to say about Deegan besides he did it. I got a few notes. He was the better rider for sure. Who's arguing about that? All right, he fixed his start. Who's arguing about that? He's war ready. Guys, when he says stuff like this, my James Stewart meter goes off. I remember, do y'all remember when James Stewart did that? I don't know if it was the ESPN interview or whatever it is, video, and he came out and said, I would die for this. Like I'm racing to the point where like, there is no fear. Like I'll kill myself, like to win, like something along those lines. I just know it was win or die trying. But there's just some people, man, that'll take it to a level where you're not willing to take it. And that is where we're at in the 250 class. Deegan is war ready. He is ready to risk it all for this championship. I don't think Julian Beaumer is there. I don't think Beaumer is there. I don't. I think he's riding KTM style, which is he's gonna come out here. If it means a second, it means a second. Whatever. Hopefully this guy implodes because he's war ready. But man, that's where we at. And Cole Davies, Beaumer and Deegan scrap, have an off night. Cole Davies is winning. All right, because Jordan Smith showed what he's gonna do, which is do what we thought he was gonna do. Trying to catch up, riding over his head, which I ain't gonna lie, I like it. It's hard. Maybe it's hard right there. I appreciate that, but you know, we don't want to do what happened. All right, NC, come on, you know, making us not look so good. But you know, what's cool is Jordan Smith, as fast as he was going through those whoops, he didn't have a better time than Cole Davies all night. Cole Davies, first off, Hayden Deegan, he had a 59.3. Julian Beaumer, 59.7. So Beaumer is there. You know what I'm saying? He just, for the whole main, you know, with Deegan with a good start, he's not there. And Cole Davies with I think the second fastest time of the night. Yeah, third fastest time of the night. I'm sorry, behind Beaumer, 1 minute, 0.08. Whereas Jordan Smith, 1 minute, 0.2. So, guys, what do you make of all this? I think 250 class was exciting. Was it more exciting than the 450 class? You know, was the 250 heats and mains more exciting than the 450 heats and mains? Let me know in the comments. That's all I got, man. What am I missing, guys? This was good. These 250 guys did great in the whoop sections. I hope they bring the road whoops back again. I just want us, they do this one race thing, dude. No, roll the whoops for a season and let's see what happens. Like, come on, what kind of data do you get from one night on one type of dirt? So hopefully they keep that going. 250 guys look great in the whoops. Deegan did. The elite guys, they did what I expected. Cole Davies, wow, amazing. The guy is the future. And yeah, I'm ready for next week again. Every time these races go off, I just want to see another one. So, and hopefully Joe, you know, like they say, he's not going to do any riding. He's going to stay off the bike. Hopefully he heals up, man, because man, I'm super excited to see him come back. But yeah, let's get into the 450s. All right, guys, welcome back. Jumping into the 450 class. What an exciting night for 450s. We got to see it all and in some rain, but not like last year's rain. My goodness, that was just terrible. So, 450 heat 1, right? 450 heat 1, Tomac, all red Tomac is a great looking Tomac. But I'm looking at this first turn, seeing now what happened in the replay, and Cooper Webb dabs that foot, and because they're coming in hot in this turn. But yeah, Cooper Webb dabs that foot, and Malcolm, just chain reaction. Malcolm gets caught off guard, AP, and it just bong, just knocking them down like dominoes and off the track. So, man, but Cooper got out of it because he was in front of everyone. But man, wow, looking at these starts, something I noticed too, and we'll get into heat 2, it was interesting to see Chase line up next to Jett Smart, and then just see him get obliterated in the start. Like, wow, it is amazing. So Tomac, great starter. He's notorious. Oh, he's just getting on the start Yamaha for getting great starts. But man, main event. I don't know. So I think it was good seeing Tomac and Webb out front. That's just, man, kind of what we expect if there's a heat race. Tomac and Webb. Man, it's hard to beat these guys. And Hunter behind them. But man, heat 2 was kind of what I wanted to see. It was great. Roxon, Chase, Jett Lawrence. This is good because these guys have been on. We don't know who's on. I'm sorry, Jason Anderson. Jason Anderson's been sick. I would say, from what I've heard, he's not 100% yet. He's just recovering and looks strong. And I guess I'm saying 100% as in Jason Anderson just saying he ain't got the stamina, man. Like, he looks so deflated. Like, he held Jett off for so long with his skill. And then just he hit a wall from what it looks like. He hit a wall. And I think it was because he's recovering from the sickness. So, but yeah, man, I believe the 2022 Jason Anderson, he's here. All right, we didn't get him last year. He said he was here, but he won't here. we got him. All right. But next week, this Jason Anderson, next week, y'all better watch out, man. Like Jett is smart. I mean, I don't know. I wish I would pay to be a fly on the wall and hear what Jett was talking to Johnny O and his dad about after the Heat Race 2 from battling with Anderson. Because, oh snap, I just noticed Chisholm had a big get off at the start of Heat 2. Like I said, y'all go back and slow that thing down. Hit the little tool, slow it down. I'm on 0.25 and just, whoa, that was a scary one for Kyle Chisholm. Just jumping and just gotta whoop, just let that thing go. But I'll be honest, guys, the Jett that I saw in Heat 2, I don't know if he was upset or anything. I know he's learning, but what I saw after the race was the most important to me. Consulting guys for wisdom. Like, you know, you're fast. So I think this start of this season has been humbling for Jett. That's what I was hoping that it would be. And this is what's going to create one of the best dirt bike riders ever, honestly. Take a fast guy, you know, like Deegan, he's kind of got that James Stewart mindset. All right, so I don't know, man. I don't know. He's gotta. I'm glad he took some L's because it's bringing it back in. But Jett has only one. He's only went up, you know. So he's kind of in Jeremy McGrath's position. He's like, dude, I'm just winning. I'm winning. So these L's give him room for improvement, and this is great because he doesn't think he's so great, which is good. That's the first mistake, guys, is thinking you are so great when you are not. So this is good. I think what happened in the Heat race is what advice he got. And I'm thinking, if I'm Jett, okay, I need to do the same thing in the Heat race, but I don't think he gonna last the whole 20. I got more time to learn and get it going. And Jason Anderson ain't Eli Tomac. I'm getting by this guy. And that's what we saw. But wow, Ken Roczen running in on Jett. I think it's about to happen here in Heat number 2. Yes, Ken Roczen running it in on the Alpine Star boot of Jett and Lawrence. Great. Just a little too much pepper on it. A little too much pepper and salt coming out of the turn because it bit him. So I want to see more of that. Not towards Jett, but Ken Roczen, you got the red plate for a reason. All right, man. I think Ken Roczen's mindset is where it needs to be, and I'm hoping it stays there. I wouldn't be mad if the red plate stays on the yellow bike, man. They were in the post race on Race X trying to figure out or remember when's the last time a red plate has been on a yellow bike, and we don't know, man. We don't know. So they were saying Davey Millsaps. I feel like Roczen was on a Suzuki after Davey Millsaps in Supercross, and he won at Anaheim, like Weege said. Therefore, that's it. But I can't remember the year. I know it was at 2015 and 2016. But wow, man, wow, what a race. I'm sorry if I'm just looking over here. I'm just watching it in slow-mo. It's just good, man. This stuff is happening, I think Ricky said, in milliseconds in the new Pay Dirt movie. I can't wait to watch that. But yeah, man, all of this, honestly, at the end of the day, Jett, the youngster, racing these guys. You take Jett out of this equation this year, and we think we got some of the best racing ever. But Jett is the equation in all of this that is just like crazy. He's racing dudes about 30, all right? And he's learning from them. He's collecting data from these dudes. You could say Chase too. He's kind of in the middle of the age group here. And he was sick, all right? Let's just go ahead and talk about Chase. He was sick. So I'm watching the race like, yep, he's shot. That's it. I thought I was hopeful and all this. Nope, not on Chase train. But knowing he was sick, not 100%, I'll take it, man. I'll take that. He was sick and he hung in there. So what happens when he's not sick? That's what I want to see. I think something really cool they brought up as well was Chase's bike and Jett's bike. Let's talk about this. Chase's bike, lower in the rear, is where he's finding all that good traction. We've been saying since A1 that Chase's bike seemed to look the the best, like working for him, like connecting to the track and just gripping everywhere. I could say that. And it's just working so good. But cool to hear like guys like Ricky saying, you know, the bike's a little lower in the rear, kind of how Ricky used to run it. And, you know, or they call it choppered out, low in the rear, high in the front. And this is where Chase gets a lot of that light front end to where he wants to take it to the laundromat. So that was good to hear them discuss that, because what like we've been hearing on a Honda, or if you haven't, the rear end is higher on this Honda. Therefore, how the Lawrences do, they adapt to how the bike is. That's been a change, and they're still adapting to that, not falling back in old ways of riding the lower rear end 24 Honda. I believe if Jett and Honda can every weekend nail the setup on this thing, man, it might be game over. It might be game over for everybody. So what do you guys think about this? I think the Kawasaki looked really good for Jason Anderson, but I'm not writing him off, man. I know he's recovering, and that's just that. So super excited to see next weekend. I am hoping that everybody is recovered, no one's sick. Oh, because I just want to just see everybody 100%, man. We know what we're gonna see. We know what this could mean. So finally getting off the west coast, getting out of California, going to a different stadium, different dirt. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Eli Tomac gets a start in the main event next week. I got him just decimating everyone. I haven't seen it from Jett because I'll be honest, Jett taking that long to pass Jason Anderson, yeah, it was smart, and we can give him that, you know, the good points for that. But man, if that was Tomac, we would have been in the same situation in San Diego. He wouldn't have got by him. Man. I just don't see it. So speaking of Tomac, we'll go ahead and get to him and Webb. Wow. Tomac coming through the field, yes, it is great. It is exciting, but also very disappointing at the same time. I'm looking at the start and I'm like, okay, it's raining. Who is going to be the one that spins off the gate and does not get a good start? And that just, in my heart, something hit me. I was like, oh, if it's Tomac, oh no. Because this is his race to win. And for some reason, I believe Jett in the position he's in trying to catch up, he knows it's do or die. I got to get this start. And I believe Tomac thinks that too, but man, the worst happened. He didn't get the start, guys. It was worst case scenario. It was the worst start that you could possibly get. And then Justin Cooper, who's a great starter, just goes to show, man, if you could get a good start. Your gate position, yeah, but dude, you could get a good start if you don't got a good gate pick. Justin Cooper is evidence of this. Julian Beaumer is evidence of this. He didn't have the best position either at the gate. So, and I didn't mention this in the 250 section, but I love how Deegan did say he figured out his starts. It was a technique thing that he kind of got away from, and he just had to work on it. Simple as that. Got it figured out. Boom. He got a start. So, man, it just goes to show the work that has to go in that these guys put in. So I'm pretty sure the rain threw a wrench in the wet, you know, the wet and slickness threw a wrench. I was like, I know it's gonna throw a wrench in somebody's game. I just didn't know whose game is gonna throw a wrench in. So, man, but Webb and Tomac at the end there just goes to show. It's so crazy to me. Like, Webb was kind of hanging out in the middle there, didn't get a good start either. Tomac coming back up, got past Webb, and they just stuck to each other like white on rice. Just stuck to each other. I was like, oh, these guys about to eat them up. And Webb just, gosh, man, this guy just seems to know how to latch onto somebody and get it done. It's like, is it me, or does Webb ride better when he's behind a fast guy? It's like, but when he's just out there, he just doesn't seem to have this tenacity that he has when the guy is in front of him, yo. So, man, that's just a special trait for Webb, just to have somebody in front of you and to be able to pick up on it and then just emulate it and just dominate from there, like, and then overtake him. Almost overtook Tomac. That's crazy to me. That's crazy work. All right, let me know if I used that wrong. It just races, battles all over the place. But Ken Roczen red plate. Look, man, Ken Roczen is on one right now. He got second, right? Second. Anderson third because he's not 100%. Jett, he won. Great, congratulations. Who didn't see it coming? They said the best thing in race day live. It's like, as the more races go on, it's like a better chance of Jett winning, right? Like, Jett is still the best guy out there. Let's just go ahead and clear the air. He is. Skill on the bike, endurance, starts. He's the most well put together guy out there. I wouldn't be saying this if he would have screwed up the start again tonight and not won. But okay, got it done in 3 races. Clearly, first race is like one can say didn't count. Bike trying to figure that out. They went with the wrong thing. Hey, anybody would have an off night like that. Second race, I mean, come on, you're behind beast mode. All right, so this is what I want to see. I was telling my cousin, look, man, 17 rounds. This kind of Eli Tomac, this kind of Cooper Webb. I believe this kind of Chase and this kind of Tomac and this kind of Anderson, this is going to be the toughest season for Jett and Lawrence, I think, ever. If Tomac retires next year, the only way next year is tougher on Jett is if Deegan moves up and Tomac comes back. That is going to be crazy. Now you got a lot of hungry guys out there. Like, I don't care, Deegan rookie season. The kid is hungry. He's gonna come out here like on business. All right, he's gonna come out here like Jett was. Okay, and he's gonna get a lot of time to train on the 450 if they make that decision. I believe so. I believe. So I believe they're gonna do the same move that Jett did if they were to do it, yo. So except for he's not gonna get that motocross season in, which that didn't help Jett in the Supercross season. All right, so anyways, man, what do you guys make of all this? Tomac looked great. I may do another video, a little overview on this, but I leave that kind of stuff like that to Johnny Hopper. But let's get into some analytics. All right, so looking at scoring and timing, who had the fastest lap? What's crazy to me with the rain and everything, nobody turned a 59, guys. No one turned a 59 all night in the 450 main event. That's wow. Jett had, hold on, wait. It's looking like right now Jett had the best lap time. Nope. Yep, yes he did. Ken Rosson, second best. Let me go down to Tomac. Where was he at? 1 minute, 0.3. Jett and Ken Rosson, like right there. Yeah, and then Chase had Chase had third best time. 1 minute, 0.1. Yep. All right, so Jett and Ken Rosson had the fastest laps. Wow. Ken Rosson is here. This is the Ken Rosson that we know can be there, but oh my goodness, his opening laps are just amazing. And I feel like it catches guys like Jett off guard, but that's his strengths, and he needs to keep doing that. And I'm just hoping that for the whole 17, man, that this Ken Rosson we got right now is there at the last one, man. And those shocks are blowing up, no injuries. My goodness, this is gonna be a great season. But man, what do you guys think of this race? And this was super good. I'm bummed out for guys like, I feel like Malcolm Stewart had bad luck tonight. I feel like Dylan Ferrandis had bad luck. My goodness, this guy has so much bad luck. It has since he's moved up to the 450 Supercross class. And then AP, worst luck of the night on his birthday. But happy belated to him. Hoping that, he got to celebrate afterwards and that this wasn't too much of a bummer. But man, look at this field, guys. So many 250 champions, so many 450 champions. This is just great, yo. So, hey man, this is the wrap up. What do you guys think about all of this racing? What do you guys expect to see for next week? Who do you guys got next week? For any of y'all who picked Jett for round 3, why did you pick Jett? Why did you think that Jett was gonna win this race? I'm just gonna ask that because he won. And then, I thought Tomac was gonna take it, but once the rain came, that's when I had doubts, and I felt in my heart Jett was gonna win. Guys, at this point, I either see Jett winning or Tomac winning. We got to see what Chase is looking like. Not sick, but at this point, hey, all it's gonna take is for Tomac and Jett to get not good starts, and Ken Rosson is gonna come out here and light it up. Yo, if Jett wouldn't have got a good start tonight, Ken Rosson would have won. Straight up, 100%. He would have won. Like no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes about that. So that was good. That was great. Man, I'm ready for round 4. And Glendale, man, I love this track because it's huge. So many things they could do with it. I'm excited to see how it goes. Hoping they bring road whoops back. We don't know. We're gonna see. And man, such a big stadium floor and just 9 whoops. That's just crazy word to me. They could definitely space that thing out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, comment, just something funny about what you saw. Just be yourselves down there in the comments. And yeah, I'll reach out to whoever wins, I would say. And yeah, I'm excited to give these goggles and some other goodies away. And on to 10,000 subscribers we go. Catch you guys in the next one.